Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly, for those guys on the field.
Fires teed up Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates. Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So 4th down, and a big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, that's the ball he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw now. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell. It's as we expected, partner. We call pass it. Give him that 1st down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Has a big hole left. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Point after converted from Carty. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. That's Worthy running the slant. He's got to gain a 6 there. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Stop it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. He just did.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to... About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They go play action here. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Ethan Evans on that punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. That punt goes... No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And they could really use a good one here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Rams will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams with work to do on 2nd and 12. He's dropping back to throw. Caught, nice game left side. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Rams score their lead just before halftime. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Pacheco on 3rd. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They are throwing it again. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect.
You can't fucking catch, man.
Throwing it again here. Into the hands of Cole. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. They go play action on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing it again on second down. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get more points to end a lopsided first half. Point after converted from Cardi. The Rams stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one
What's
away.
going on? What's up?
Evans now
What
to
up?
return.
Okay.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Wow. What they got going on?
Second and 9. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's
Okay.
brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
That's stupid. I mean, we should, if we closing that day, we should get the keys that fucking day. That's dumb.
He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this. And it could be a morale killer for his
Okay,
defense.
yeah, send me that shit.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And working a couple yards past the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. interception. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. Slides kick is up and
All
good.
placement is terrible, bro.
First attempt and a second from a
Ain't no way this nigga got a 99 on.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. First and 10 now from the 30. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down.
Okay.
Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Pacheco. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
I'll go on beats because you keep interrupting.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Okay, give him one.
Rio Chanel makes the play. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw.
Oh, bro, you got to pick that fucking block up.
Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Throwing from near his own goal line. And he won't get it there. Defender finds
Where the fuck is the flag, bruh?
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PB.
I should have hit who the fuck I started it here, bruh. You got this nigga beat. How the fuck do you know, look at that come on, bruh. It ain't like I ran into my own man. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He puts
Come on, bruh.
A deep throw to the left. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. And that would have made for an impressive. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Short drop, still gets away a very good punt. And he'll signal. Springs this one in.
Nigga didn't even signal. Come on.
The midfield strike. Return on that punt. And the Chiefs will start their drive in optimal field position. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Has a man, it's Brown. And it's a nice gain, but...
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Down, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Take over as he records his career INT.
Second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. From the 37. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. Has another lane. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams keep running away with this. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Kelsey.
Come on, baby. That's a bit.
Get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite is all about. Need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's inside the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Hello.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. Force that to his right.
What's wrong with her?
Mommy said come tow her.
Yeah, what?
Come tow her to the bathroom. Nova, hashtag.
Good girl.
Chiefs just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass.
You can't fuck the cat, bro.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have
That safety slow as fuck.
Well, the alternative looked like it was going to be picked there.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
they're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches ready to react? Get a read where the quarterback's eyes
Twin
are
broke
going,
it.
and then more importantly, gotta react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Put that, put them shoes that's right there on the floor and sleep. Right there. Yeah.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. A less than
Not down.
ideal 3rd here.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Ain't it? I thought that was it.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Timeout taken by the offense.
That's
Their
for my
second.
this foot, ain't it?
And they can take a moment to try
Yeah.
to build more momentum after getting the first. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Okay. Keep them fields. Okay.
Mahomes.
Find them fields.
This one finds Kelsey.
I know.
And he's marked.
I'm finding them fields in my notes. Yeah. You see some that fell on the floor. I'm supposed to have like 4 different. Yeah.
At the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw. Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one
Here,
timeout
please,
remaining to
while you
stop
walking
it.
back in there. Girl, here. Get that bag too. I mean,
He's gonna
don't
try
give
to
me this
drop
bag,
it
please, so
in
you can get my
deep
coat
right.
out.
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown.
Get, both
So
of
an
my coat
exclamation
back.
point there. That caps off what, and I
Over
think
there,
the great
that one
run
of
has
the
been
coats
a
back.
dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away.
Yeah.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock is holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They send a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass him with a quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So make a check it out.